Hey y'all, we're back. Y'all ready for this? Let's get into it.
That's like Lori says, that saying, I want to get that tattoo, saying let them.
Yeah, I'm sorry they said that to you, Angel.
Ma'am, do you know Gabby? It's already been done.
I am.
Angel, you reach out to me before you do anything. Don't do that. Okay? Let me. And the reason why.
People no longer here because of these same people bullied these people, and these poor people are no longer here now.
Bitch, are you fucking serious? Lori, this is the fucking reason people call your dumb ass out. How fucking dare you put that on all of us? Didn't not one of us bully nobody to do that shit? We don't even know who the fuck you're talking about because you don't ever name no names. And the one person you did name, their family came out and said she struggled with mental health. And you want to know what's funny, Lori, is I seen that before you even started mentioning it. Yeah, it came up on my FYP. So as soon as you said her name, I literally just watched the video. And you're on here telling everybody that these people passed because of us. I know you ain't talking about me, bitch. That's the problem, Lori. You loop everybody in and put them in one group. You do that. Gabby does that. All of y'all do that. But Lori, I'm going to need some receipts for that. I'm going to need comments, DMs, all of that. And if you don't have that proof, then why are you speaking on it? Why are you trying to make us look so bad? Because you're a shitty person? I guess what else would you do, right?
So me, Lori Jones, I don't know them four people, but I'm gonna stand firm, and it takes a villain to take a villain. So anyway, I eat that up every day. They say you have your light side, and we all have our dark side.
Angel, I care.
You said it, baby.
Lori cares.
I do too. Someone said that to me. I know what it feels
You're
like.
not by yourself, baby.
Hell,
You're not.
You know what I mean?
Because you got on this app and asked for a little help. Tell him the fuck.
Maybe she should tell Lori to fuck off. Because it's people like Lori that make it hard for the people that actually do need help. You do realize that, right? Obviously, you don't, because people like Lori, Lisa, all of them, people who just beg every day for everyday necessities when they're able bodied, and then you find out their background and they've just been a shitty person their whole lives, those are the people that make it hard for anyone to get on this app. So maybe you should think about that the next time you see Lori begging for stuff online.
Like, I wish I could meet.
But here you got one laying up on methylfolate. I was just being a happy.
Do y'all hear what Lori just said? Y'all hear what she said? She said, and here you got one laying on the beach. What? You mad? You mad that villain's laying up on the beach? Hey, listen, Lori, I'm mad too. I'm mad too. I'll be like, damn, this bitch. It's just making me all jealous. I wish I was on that beach. I want to live by a beach. So I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But what does that got to do with anything? She put herself there. She is able and capable to move somewhere beautiful like that. That's what happens, Lori, when you're a fucking adult. You get to move wherever you want. I know you don't know nothing about that, though.
So, playing and showing the sunrise.
Come on back up, Angel. Can she come up, Lori?
Yeah. You're a mod. You can let her. One of the mods or whoever could let her up.
Okay, it's not giving me the option. You might have to go in and check. Oh, she can't. She's crying. Angel, please listen to me, babe. Listen to me, okay? I'm going to tell you a little story.
Oh, here we go.
And this is from life experience. My ex-husband unalived himself.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay? Do you know?
Angel, I see you exactly what you're saying. You don't want it to be against you.
We know. We know. We get it. But what I'm trying to do you have babies? Do you have children? Just yes or no.
V, that comment's for you.
Oh, not the methylene blue, the methylfolate with the B12, yes.
Yes, joint pain.
It has to come from that triquetra though, or it's not the real stuff.
But Angel, do you have children? You know what? If you do, you don't even have to answer that, babe. If you do, let me explain something to you, okay?
I wish I was feeling like V right now. Look at her.
I know, right? I have a daughter.
This bitch ain't even listening. Not only is Lori not listening, she could give two shits about what's going on with that lady in her chat. You know, because it ain't about her. The attention's not all on her, right? And it sounds like the lady might have asked for something, and you know how that goes on these apps, especially TikTok. But that's all because of people like Lori. But not one of you thought to jump off to check on her instead of doing it on the live where she already feels uncomfortable? No? Okay.
Alive themselves. And do you know, okay, do not do that. You know, you don't want to leave them here in this godforsaken, awful world. You don't want to do that. Because you know what? My daughter's 27 years old, and she still asks why she wasn't good enough for her Father's Day.
Oh.
Don't let these motherfuckers bring you down, baby. Don't. You reach out to me anytime you need to.
Ma'am, I know that was your husband. But maybe you should like talk to your daughter first before you share like personal stuff like that on the internet when you know that Lori gets all this heat. Like you guys are sitting here talking about how don't bring kids up, don't do this, don't do that, but then you share personal information, a personal thing that your daughter just said, and while you're on this panel where the whole live is about people attacking your son, so you say, right? I'm sorry about your husband. And that is your husband. That's an experience you want to share. I understand that. You know, you're trying to help somebody. I understand that part, but maybe you should like consult with your daughter before you like share personal things that she may have said to you, or, you know, her experience of it. It's that being mindful about other people around you part.
Babies, yes, them babies need you. It's like I said, my daughter still goes daily questioning herself. Why did her father not stick around? Well, I could tell you why, but
no, don't do that.
I mean, it wouldn't get nobody bananaed or nothing, but he had 101 different personalities, and he was impersonating a police officer, federal agent, and Homeland Security. He got caught, was looking at 20 years federal time, and the whole thing is he got caught, and he took his life. He unalived himself. And until this day, my daughter's still questioning why.
Everybody that asks for help is a scammer. If you ask just one time, you a scammer or a beggar.
No. If you need help for something and you can provide receipts for what you need help with, right? Or you get the money and you shows, hey, it went here, nobody's going to say anything. Nobody's going to say nothing. The problem is, Lori, is you keep getting on here and asking for things that you want, not what you need. And you continue to do it. Bitch, you were just on here asking for things for your birthday. For your birthday. That's not a fucking need. That's a want. And you did that because it's your birthday and you knew people would feel sorry for you. You manipulate people like that. So no. Just because people call you out on your fucking bullshit and begging, not everybody is a fucking scammer.
No matter what you do, you're a beggar or a scammer. I mean, it makes no sense, but here they can stream you and talk about you and make money off of you, but they ain't a scammer.
No, not at all.
Lori, can you explain to me how somebody restreaming you or posting your videos is scamming? I think you don't really know the definition of scamming, because some of the awareness pages like Nookie and Kai, they're not even monetized. I'm not even monetized. So we don't get money off of you. And even for the people that are monetized, they're doing exactly what YouTube was built on. I don't think you understand how much work goes into these videos. No, of course not, because any sign of the word work, you run from, right? You don't do anything if it doesn't benefit you. So I find it funny that you get so upset that people make money off of the videos and the opinions they have.
In your entire life and all of your.
That's what I mean, Lori.
That she puts online.
All those T pages, every one of them that has made money with clips of you owes you half of that.
So how do I do that?
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to explain why you think that all of these channels owe Lori half their money. You do know that she's not a celebrity, right? She doesn't have a trademark or a copyright, an LLC. She doesn't have a contract with anybody. She is a regular ass person. She checked those boxes like everybody else and agreed to the terms of service. And you seem to know what copyright is, but you must have missed that part.
T pages means talk your own shit about yourself. That way you control what shit is talked about you.
Exactly.
That's what I've been
Click
doing. I've
farm
been
yourself,
to
girl.
talk about.
Lori done that already.
Make money off your page and your T pages. That's what the younger kids are doing.
Okay.
You're not younger kids, though. You're fucking adults who are supposed to be in recovery. This is grimy shit. People in recovery don't do stuff like that. They don't feel the need to. And if you weren't being a piece of fucking shit, Lori, you wouldn't need to do none of this. Nobody would fucking say nothing about you. But for some fucking reason, you can't get that through your head. It's fucking crazy to watch.
They even talk about it like openly. That's how I know about it.
Okay.
Make your own T page. You know, make fun of yourself dancing or the way you make coffee, but you can control what you make fun of and what doesn't get said.
Right. I've been doing that, and I'm learning more and more. Trust,
Yeah,
I've learned
not near enough, by the way.
Lori, I really hope you have not made T pages. I really hope, because all of the shit that you're constantly saying goes right down the drain. You can't make a page about yourself and then complain when other people are pointing out truths about you. And let me tell you something, you can say whatever the fuck you want. You can try to steer the narrative or try to whatever. That's not going to stop people from telling the truth about you and pointing out your behavior. Just to let you know that. You can try, but we see you and your actions. We know what you have done. You put it all over line.
Well, my thing is, though, Angel, if you sit there like me, for instance, I'm 51 years old, going to be 52. I've got more skeletons in my closet that I can count. And
Why do you look like you're 17?
She does. She looks young.
First of all, quit lying to that girl. It's a fucking filter. We all look 17 with a fucking filter on. And, ma'am, you shouldn't have skeletons in your closet. That shouldn't be a thing. What do you have skeletons for? Can I ask you that? You said you're 51 years old. What do you need skeletons for? Why? What does it matter what you did in the past? As long as you've changed your behaviors, you took accountability for the shit that you're trying to hide, what do you need those in your closet for? Is it because you're still doing fucked up shit? You haven't, took accountability for those skeletons in your closet? What is it? Because it can't mean nothing else. It can't. Unless you don't understand what that saying means. When you get older, lying is pointless. It's pointless. There's no reason for it. And for everybody that does have skeletons, listen to me. It's time to take them out. It's time to Face what you've done. Hold yourself accountable and take accountability for that. Because I can promise you, the weight that gets lifted off your shoulders when you do that is so refreshing. It really is. Because you don't have nothing to hide anymore. You don't have to watch what you say. You can freely live. Now, maybe some of them things will be hard for some people. Maybe it'll give some closure to some people. But it's better to know the truth than to find out somebody has lied about you, lied on you, or you've done something grimy to them. Because that hurts worse.
She looks young.
You do look young. You could pass for a high schooler. You could pass for a senior. You could, couldn't you?
It's called hair dye, baby.
It's called
But
filter.
Same here. Otherwise, I'd be all silver, not white, not gray.
Silver, baby.
Like the most noticeable gray there is, silver.
But Angel, anytime you need to reach out, okay?
To anybody.
You said it maybe 6 months ago, and they bought.
It sounds like Angel needs to go to therapy. I don't think reaching out to people on TikTok is going to help her situation. If she was talking about like unaliving herself, give her a number to a doctor. I'm being serious. I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. If she is this upset, and I don't know who that person is, then these ladies are not the people to take any advice from. I'm just saying.
42. I miss being 42.
Look, I do too. That's 10 years ago for me. Just saying.
I keep forgetting because
Here she comes. She's coming up, you guys. Oh, maybe
I
not.
don't even know how you have a son that's that old.
Well, thank you. Come on up, Angel.
I did put her up. What happened?
Well,
She
you know,
just don't
it's
want
you,
to.
Lori.
Whole conversation's about these motherfuckers that
Here, I'll drop down and you can go up there. That way you can talk to those two and I'll just listen.
She's leaving me.
No, I'm going to be in the
What the fuck
comment
is she
section.
laughing
Maybe
about?
she'd be more comfortable if I wasn't here. You know what I mean? Maybe because I do have an energy sometimes. You know what I mean?
Watch them tear Lori up.
Not
You want
really.
to trade me spots?
Lori, you read her comment and it didn't click to you? The lady just said they watch Lori get tore up. She don't want to come up there because she knows that getting on your platform is a mistake. You didn't catch on to that? None of y'all catch on to that? Apparently not.
Yeah.
Crumbs.
It's not me.
They tear it up and I eat the crumbs, baby. I eat them crumbs.
Lori, the only thing you're eating is fucking McDonald's. That is it. If you think this is eating, Lori, I think you need to look up that definition because you got it all fucked up.
Yeah, they tear me up, but I eat them crumbs. I eat them crumbs. Damn sure do.
Does anyone know who Gummy Girl is?
This is fucking embarrassing.
Me.
No.
She's fucking
No,
embarrassing.
because I received a message from this person, only had one follower and no following.
That's a burner account.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they sitting there talking about, oh, you talked to Lori. It's like, you know what? You have one fucking follower and no following.
Maybe they have that page to warn people of pieces of shit like Lori. You ever think about that? Nah, because it doesn't really think like you do a lot of thinking clearly just from this live alone. But some people don't want to go on their main page so you know who they are and can blast them or tell Lori or whatever the case is. Some people have just backup accounts, or maybe she made the account specifically for that. No, you don't get that? I didn't think so.
Oh, you can come up here and cry, baby. You can
It's
come
like,
up
who
here.
the fuck are you to tell me?
It's okay to cry, honey.
Yes, baby, you are safe here.
Yeah, on Lori's
You are
page.
safe here.
Fucking big brains over here.
You have my word on it.
I thought something.
Hold on. I'm going to switch you real quick, Madonna, and then I'm putting you back. I'm putting you back, girl.
All right.
Whoa.
All right. Well, I was sitting, so I gotta fix myself. So I was gonna wear just
that skirt.
Okay. Lori, was there a reason why you lift up your top like that? Like, was there a reason? Let me just say this: I am very happy that you have a skirt that fits you. I listen. I will give props where props is due, and Lori, that skirt is I like it. It complements you, covers up all the right little crevices, if you will. Now, I do think that that top is very cute. And to be honest with you, this isn't the worst outfit. It's not. I don't know why you're really wearing two shirts. I don't know why you're doing that. One would have been just fine. But good job, Lori. I must say, this outfit is a good job. I do prefer the other shirt that you're about to pull down, but this wasn't bad. Good job.
Well, you really giving them something to stream now.
let's give them something to talk about.
Right?
All I love. I like that skirt.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. I can't even play music anymore.
I'm in my boho hippie era, so I'm gonna be wearing boho pants and crop tops all summer. That's it. I was getting my whole summer wardrobe and one pair of Jesus sandals.
Angel, back to you, honey. You're not by yourself. You're not alone. Just know that.
What is wrong with this angel person?
I didn't even catch what that person said. Something about Lori begging something.
Never
You know,
had
that's right.
The CVV number, so be quiet.
This bitch still ain't learned how to say it right. That's sad. Ain't nobody told her yet? What about your friends up
No,
here,
you're
Lori?
good, Jamie. You're good.
They still didn't correct her.
We're not talking about you.
These
baby. We're
bitches
talking
is
about-
up here on this live listening to this dumbass. They ain't even correct her. Y'all know what it is? Probably not.
If you're gonna say my name again, you need to give me that CVV number. And then if you use my kids' names, that's an extra charge. So, and I get upfront payment. It's got to be upfront.
You need to get. How many followers you got, Lori?
Oh, they took a lot of my accounts down, girl. A lot.
I was like, you need to get yourself some kind of manager, get linked up with somebody, because they'll go after the
Do that. They want you to do so much of something, and I'm getting sick of these bitches. Look, their train's about to crash. That's all I'm saying. Their train's tooting. That's all.
Lori, your train has been crashed, bitch. You understand that? You understand that? Sorry, y'all. Baby girl was barking because, people outside. I can't even remember what I was saying. I think it was... Oh, Lori. Lori, I think it's so funny when people like you talk about people being a train wreck, their train's about to crash, or, it's comical. It is. It's comical because you don't realize how fucked up your life is, and you think that you're fucking grading, right? It's so embarrassing.
Definitely.
Oh, and that was the other thing. Lori, remember when you were talking about getting a manager or agent? Remember that? What happened to that? What happened to that? I was just wondering.
Oh, I do come back strong. So between all the accounts that I've had, and that's with the Lolo Jones, Queen Bitch, Miss Jones, I'm gonna say at least 50,000. Yep. 50,000. That's with all the accounts together. You know what I mean?
You still have certain things to do before you can go with man.
Somebody who's on TikTok. Do you think that Lori had 50,000 followers combined with all her accounts? Now, she didn't say how many accounts that was, but can you give me a guesstimation? You think that's true?
Management, because they'll go after those T pages and they'll create your own
But
T pages.
T pages got agencies.
Oh,
Well,
That's the wild part.
and all the more reason to
That don't make sense to you, does it, Lori? Don't make sense? That's because what she's saying isn't fucking right. That's why. You can't go after pages that are telling truths about you. I mean, you can. You can try. But truth is not defamation. You understand that? The truth is a protected speech. So unless you can prove them wrong, Lori, you don't have a fucking case. Because their opinions are just that. So maybe you should sit. Don't hurt yourself too hard. Maybe you should sit and think. Why do these pages have agents? Why is that allowed? Think a little hard. Just a little bit. But don't hurt yourself. And you'll figure it out.
Get with one. But that's what I mean. They can't just clip farm you, make all that money off of you.
Oh, they make
not get anything off of it. Plus, it's completely legal to make your own T pages.
What is
It's
a
gross.
T page?
That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, a T page is where they talk shit about you, where they clip farm you.
Honey,
I hate
talk shit about
page.
myself
You can control the clip farming and clip farm what you want to out of your life and put that on it. But don't let them know it's you. Call it,
Yeah.
Lori, Lori, the T on Lori.
Hey, you know we can hear you, right? You know that you're broadcasting all over the internet and that it's not just you three in a private chat? Yeah. And we notice when new pages come around. So, yeah.
It's some kind of T page name.
Okay.
But don't let them know it's you. Just,
The thing is, I can go on my own page under myself and talk shit about myself all fucking day, and they won't have nothing because it's already out there.
That's why you do it on a separate
What about all them skeletons in your closet, ma'am? Did you forget about those?
page.
Right.
And you clip stuff that they haven't. You have access to things they don't, like your entire life.
Shit.
Well, that's not saying much because we have just as much access to her life because she can't keep her mouth shut or stop going live to save her damn life.
Do what they do, and you know what?
And you're gonna do it better.
I love you.
Bigger and better.
Yep, I'm on my spiritual thing. I don't care about follows and all that, but I used to work in.
Wow. That's pretty redundant. I'm on my spiritual journey. You should make a hate page on yourself. That's real spiritual advice there.
Entertainment industry, the music industry, so I know a little bit about agencies and management and this whole
Well, then maybe you need to do a little more research. I don't know if things have changed or maybe you're just not familiar with the internet. The internet isn't, the music scene, the industry, you know what I'm saying? Because what you're saying is not right. So
social media stuff.
Well, you see, that's my thing, though. Okay, I just come on here. I come on here to make friends.
Right.
Then why don't you run her T page and make fun of her? Just clear it with her first. Make fun of yourself in the right ways.
Yo, one of my good peoples, you guys could do it, or V could do it. One of you guys could do it.
I can't do it. I sold my house. I'm in the middle of moving.
Oh. Well, damn, you ain't got time for Lori.
I have time to be your friend. I just don't have time to do shit.
I know.
well, that means you don't have time for Lori then because that's what being her friend consists of, doing shit for her.
You guys could do that for sure.
I am going to be traveling around the country. I do want to meet you when I'm traveling around.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I could kick it with you facts on that.
Heck yeah.
Well, I could.
You could, and you could just negotiate a percentage.
Yeah.
I'm helping everybody.
Let me think about it. Because
I I mean, think of how much shit you can talk about your friends, but do it better than they can because you have access.
I know.
To
I would just feel bad doing that. Even
no, don't do it the bad way. Do it the right way.
Then
Make
it's not
fun
a
of it
hate
the right
page.
way.
Oh my gosh. It's not a hate page then. If you're not going to be posting what normal hate pages post, then it's not a hate page. And then there's no point to it. No, okay.
If you don't want to do it, we'll meet me or somebody to do it. I promise. We'll get somebody to do it.
Yeah,
okay. I just want to be involved in it. I'll be behind the scenes.
And let me add this. Although I'm sure there's hate pages on Lori, the pages that she's talking about are the awareness pages. But, you know, she likes to group them all together. But if you're going against those awareness pages, if you're doing something different, backing up your lies, that's going to be very noticeable. But, you know, we'll let you figure that out yourself.
It's the fun. She just wants to she wants to talk the shit from behind the scenes. That's what she wants to do.
I mean, I don't care. I just don't want to. How can I put this? I'm just such an honest person.
Thanks,
You know what I'm
Jamie.
saying? Like, I would really feel uncomfortable talking shit about Lori. Yeah, the good shit, yeah. But you get what I'm saying?
Name one good shit. Just one. Just one. What's good? In fact, can you tell me how she has helped you in some type of way? Any type of way. What has she done for you specifically?
And like,
I do. Thank you. That was sweet. Thank you.
I just
But it can get you paid.
But it's not bad like the ones they're posting.
no. I know.
What do you mean, Lori? It'll get you paid? But it ain't about the money though, right? People shouldn't be making money off of you, right?
Oh, I know.
That's all about the Benjamins. That's money that they're getting that you should be getting. I mean, if they're gonna say it, you might as well say it, but say it better. Better,
They're
clear.
the ones that paid that girl, Lisa
Think
Richards.
about that.
First of all, Lori, you say that girl, Lisa Richards, like you don't really know who she is. And what do you mean, who pays her? An agency? I think you're a little confused. And Lori, honestly, you could get monetized, right? Why aren't you monetized? You know, if you actually made content that people enjoy, that you could make money. You could do the TikTok shop. Why don't you do that? Oh, that's right. That would involve work. So I get it.
During your next live, make sure you say things that you purposely want to clip yourself.
Oh my gosh,
Right.
this girl.
Playing a couple things ahead you want to throw in there.
Well,
just
you
so
sure
can
in the
clip
shit know
it,
how to
that
be
you know they
grimy
won't
as
have
shit.
time to clip. They ain't gonna have time to catch it. Catch them off guard.
Now, see, this wouldn't work because Lori doesn't know what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. She already thinks that her behavior is appropriate. So she would miss the mark. She wouldn't know what to post.
Yeah.
Flip it and post it before they do.
Right. But I'm just saying, anybody that knows me can tell you that I'm not going to stab you in the back. I'm straight the fuck up. I have nothing to hide.
I don't even care about who you were this morning. I only
Bitch, what are you? You just got done saying how you have all these skeletons in your closet, but now you don't have nothing to hide? So you just either are lying or don't know what that means. I can't.
care about the present, literally.
There you go.
Amen.
Present all the time. When I
Exactly.
You know what, ma'am? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. All you care about is the present. Well, why don't you tell me what you think about Lori? Why don't you tell me about how she not only lost her girls, but one of them don't even like to be around her or live with her, at least. Why don't you tell me why she would put in one of her daughter's ear and manipulate her, and now she's, no longer with her or her stepdad. Why don't you tell me why Lori, or tell me how you feel about Lori volunteering but not having a job and then coming online and begging for things like toilet paper, frappes, McDonald's, cigarettes, things like that. What do you think about that? Huh? Then again, you just told her to be grimy as shit. So maybe you think that's right. Maybe you think that's growth. Maybe you think that's recovery.
Present.
See, and that's how everybody fucking needs to
I don't
be.
care who you are tomorrow if I see you the day after. I just don't work that way no more.
I never have.
King Beast.
King Beast, that's one of my buddies.
Well, then by your logic, if you don't care who somebody was the day before, then what does it matter that any of us streamed Lori, talked about Lori from yesterday? Like, if I haven't made a video about Lori yesterday, then what does it matter today, right? If we're going off of your logic. If your son was streamed last week, what does that matter today, right? Y'all just are goofy as shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, he good people. What's up, King?
I think King likes V up here.
He watches out for Bubba. He watches out for Bubba. He does.
Aww.
Yeah.
Lori, can I ask you a serious question? When you look in the mirror, do you think you're looking back at the lady right under you? I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
That's
What's
good
up?
stuff.
Not much, but he just had to get on here and clarify a couple things.
Oh, okay.
Fucked up creators. I want to fucking.
He said I had to clarify. You made it more than clear.
Yeah, you made it way clear. I mean, their eyes are
clear.
dilating. They're seeing it real clear.
All right, well, y'all, I gotta hop off because I gotta go to the bathroom and I gotta fix lunch, do all the good stuff. But Lori, stay in touch.
I will be.
All the good stuff that Lori doesn't do? I'm just wondering.
Love y'all both.
Love you too, honey.
Hold on, let me follow you for you. Okay, I followed you for you.
All right, baby. But like I said, if there's any more, let me know.
Okay,
Love you
okay. Don't forget to check
unconditionally.
Mimi's message.
Oh, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it while I'm taking a shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, y'all.
Okay, never mind. That's why she likes Lori, because she's probably just as nasty. We didn't have to know that. You already said you had to go to the bathroom. We get it. That should have been the end of it. But no, you want to add on extra shit. Don't nobody want that image in their head, ma'am. What is wrong with females nowadays? Do y'all have no shame whatsoever? Listen, I know we all do that. I know. I get it. I got a boy. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to announce it. It's not, you don't need to. And maybe it's just me. Maybe y'all don't give a fuck. But you're on the internet talking about your son who is being bullied, as you're saying, and on Lori's panel where she gets all kinds of hate, and then you say this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just fucking shit.
Love you, honey.
Love you.
She is so cute. Now, look, this is what we're
I
going to
can
do.
hang with her too.
Oh, heck yeah, bro. There we go.
Oh, why are you gonna put me on the big screen?
All right, wait, let me get her off, though, because she's pretty, though. You guys, look at her.
She is
Just
very
look.
pretty.
Look at her. Ain't she beautiful? I'm going to not mute you. I'm going to shrink you. Hold on. We put her on
Whoa.
the damn spotlight.
Yeah, maybe you should have kept her in the big box.
You put me wherever you're comfortable. So, are you still in the RV? Are you in the RV?
Oh,
No, I'm in my own place.
You got an apartment?
Yeah, I've been here 5 months, 6 months.
I literally blocked all those T-Play pages, so I have no idea what's going on with you. I haven't seen
This is why she don't know nothing. This is why. Listen, there's a difference between, I know there's all kind of different pages on YouTube, and I know that there can be some pages that are horrible. I know there can be some pages that are out of line, but to block all of them, this is why you don't know nothing. My advice to this woman is to go on YouTube and find an archive channel that doesn't have commentary on one of Lori's lives. That's my advice. That's my advice to everybody. I know it's nice because for me it's easier to get through the videos when I have somebody who's commentating on it, and you can kind of laugh with them and agree with them and all the things. But for someone like her who is learning and doesn't know shit, I can promise you this lady, she's not going to be around long.
Here it is, girl. Here it is. Let me turn it around real quick. Let me show you here real quick.
You definitely look a
Yeah,
lot.
look at that. So these stairs are dangerous. They're like steep. They're older. See the paint? Like
Yeah,
old.
I have stairs like that go down
We
to my
got the
base.
attic. Little thingamajigger.
That's
Hey,
stairs.
there she is.
It was the hallway.
And then the attic, another room
Why
over
does she
here.
always do
here.
that? Why does she always, is she so proud to have an attic like that? Like, it is, it's so funny. I've seen her do this like 2 or 3 different times. Look, guys, look at my ceiling. I have an attic. Like, that is fucking crazy. She's so proud of it. It's weird. Lori, have you ever even been in there? Have you ever even been up there? Have you opened it? Oh, it's strange. She's so proud of it.
Wow.
I love that bathroom,
I'm
though.
like, congrats.
I just noticed this while I was editing. Are those plants in a shoe? Am I seeing that right? Yeah, just wondering. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, so see, this is what happens
What is that?
when you show receipts and stuff that you...
Lori, why do you have a thing filled with pee? That's a container that you piss in. Why do you have that? I mean, look. Tell me that's not a fucking thing filled with pee. Actually, I'm gonna take a picture of that. Huh. That's fucking weird. I don't know about you, but I don't just have, a thing filled with pee in my bathroom. I actually have a drug test underneath my sink right now. The bottle looks just like that. A little bit smaller, but just like that. That's a little strange.
You are doing good. And everything's gravy over here. And then they still sleep on your ass. That's all.
Girl, they're gonna keep saying you're not sober just to get under your skin.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's all
They
they're
do
doing
it.
is
They
trying
do it
get
to
under
me. They do.
They
it
really
to
don't.
me. Like, you can tell you're sober, even in the face. Like, you're so much healthier. Your skin's healthier.
Ma'am, that's because of all the food she eats. That's not her being sober. I was on methadone and was gaining weight rapidly. But there was points where I wasn't clean. I may have been on methadone, but I was also using. That's just not, you can't use that as an example. I'm just saying.
Your hairs, baby hairs are coming back. Your baby hairs are coming back. That's what happened to me too. My little babies right here. They got about that long once I got sober. No, I'm 9 months sober now.
Good for you, baby. I'm 9 years, but they think 2 days or a day or 2 years. But I got...
Lori, what's your sober date? Huh? What's your sober date? Because, Lori, I can tell you without even thinking, what are we in? We're in May. I am 1 year, 1 month, and 5 days clean. What about you? Can you at least tell me the date of yours?
You're animated.
Chip I got. And they'll be like, oh, well, let me see. Why do I got to prove and show you? Just sleep on my recovery. There you go. Just sleep on it.
Exactly. I'm so proud of you. I'm glad you're here.
A chip, Lori? That's your receipt? Lori, have you ever been to a meeting? Because if you had, you would know that I could walk in there and tell that I am 24 hours clean and get a chip. You see, you go there and they go through the days, 24 hours, 30 days, 60 days, so on and so forth, and you get a chip. And those chips aren't for other people to pretend. Those chips are for you. It's a milestone, a reminder, something to be proud about. What color is your chip, Lori? I'm just wondering. Lori, did you ever address why your daughter's meds in her lockbox were missing when you were the only one with the key? Have you ever addressed that you said you were pregnant with your cousin's child in, what was it, 2019, was it? You know, either way, it's not 9 years. So, even if you didn't come on here with your eyes blew back and acting erratic and manic, your timeline doesn't add up. Your words, what you said, that's why people question you. And you don't address it. You just think we say these things just to be big bullies, right? No, it's because you and your story don't add up. You haven't figured that out yet? You haven't figured out that most of us are in recovery and that we have done the rehabs, the meetings, the clinics and Suboxone, all of the things. So when you say stuff because you think that's how it should go or that it sounds good, we know. It's kind of wild to watch people like you who don't live in the real world, because all of us are.
Into recovery. Glad you're here.
We do recover. Oh, man, I don't think these women out here know, or men. We really do recover. You just got to have it in you.
We do.
Lori, you don't know. You have no fucking idea. None. Lori, can you tell me the first step of recovery? Could you tell me what meetings are like? Could you tell me the serenity prayer? Because you want to say you're in recovery. You don't know what that means. Just because you can say the word recovery doesn't mean you know anything about it.
Like, once you get sick and tired of being sick, like once you get the stuff and you're just not even high, you're just normal now. Like, you're just sick all the time. You get it and you're already sick and you got to worry about being sick tomorrow. And then the dude went out of town and you go to somebody else and then you got some fake stuff or some elephant shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and here lately, there towards the end, 9 months ago, it was getting bad. You got 11 years? Congratulations, man. I can't wait till I have 1 year.
Oh, you're almost there. Almost there.
I'm almost there. 9 months. There. August 2nd last year was the last time.
Aw.
I've had times.
That's the day before my birthday.
Where I felt like I was going to fall back, or I thought I was going to, because I lost my.
Did you do methadone or Suboxone or anything?
I'm on Suboxone.
I'm on Suboxone too. I'm tapered.
Okay, this is just me thinking out loud. It was addressed, and I know nobody wants to hear this. Just hear me out. But it was addressed that Lori is, I'll say, having digestive problems, right? Now, in my personal opinion, I think this is from the Suboxone. I think that she is overusing it. And I say this because in my experience, friends that I've known who has taken Suboxone and who has abused Suboxone, not prescribed by a doctor, taking it however, this has happened to. And even people who have went to a doctor, this has happened until they were on a stable dose, or I don't know, maybe their body just adjusted to it. But she's been on it for 9 years. She should be on a stable dose. Things should be good, right? And Let me know if anybody else has had this experience. I just think this is kind of weird, unless it's just all the food that she's just, scarfing down. But just something I was observing.
Been on it for 9 months. I started tapering off at 6 months. I went from 18 to 14.
Oh, good for you.
Wow. You ain't playing. You eating that recovery up, girl.
I was ready. I had been ready for 2 years. I was just stuck because the detox was so bad. I could never get through it.
Yep.
But I got Medicaid and I went to medical detox. Medicaid pays for that now.
Yep.
What's a medical detox?
That's where you go
What?
to a facility and you got like a whole team of nurses and doctors, and every little belly ache, they got stuff for the poops.
Rehab, Lori. That's what the fuck it is. You go into a rehab, most of the time they have medical detox. They put you in the detox center. Like, it's its own little pod or own little building, or, depending on what kind of rehab you went to. How do you not know this? I'm confused. Now, I know that people have gotten sober, not going to a rehab. They'll get put on Suboxone or get put on methadone. But you don't know nothing about rehab? Is that weird? Does that seem weird to anybody else? I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
They got stuff for the pukes. They got like Valium for like to help you sleep. They got stuff for everything. They call them comfort meds, but they got tons of them, and they'll give you IVs. Yeah, it's like that.
Laura, you didn't hear about these things in the meetings that you go to? The one where you got that chip from? Because that's what they do there. They share stories, give advice. It's a support system. Do you have a support system, Lori? Do you have anybody in your life that's in recovery? Because you run around here and use this word recovery because it sounds good. You constantly say, we do recover, when I genuinely do not think that you know or can comprehend what that word really means. It is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle change. You cannot just get on Suboxone or get on methadone and still continue to live the same life as you did in your addiction. It doesn't work like that. I promise you, you will set yourself up for failure each time. I did the same thing, Lori. I thought, I'm not sick and that's all that matters. And I was wrong, and I learned the hard way. So what are you doing to recover? What does your recovery look like? Because from where I'm sitting, it don't look really good.
I mean, I think girl, I had precipitated withdrawal from Suboxone. That was really bad. Worst night of my life. Yeah. And then I got bleeding ulcers on day 4, and I had to get blood transfusions.
Yeah, turn it back on me. I have to do it when I start the live. I might have to reset though, because I am lagging bad. I am lagging real bad.
Are you?
I'm lagging. I'll turn it on when I reset.
Go ahead and reset, girl. I smoke trees. I forget every 8 seconds anyway.
I'll be right back.
Here's my thing. Hold on, I think it's about to end.
You guys, I promise. I'll be back.
Cool.
These bitches, they stay reporting somebody. Nobody's doing nothing. I'll be back. Am I following being? Let me make sure.
They do that to me all the time. As soon as my live comes on, I have 2 restrictions every.
That's because you seem high out of your mind, and that's triggering to some people. Oh my goodness. Listen. When you're in recovery, and I don't want to I don't know how to say this, right? Like it's hard because I know everybody does it differently, right? Whatever it takes to stay sober. When you are using other drugs to not use, that's a problem because it can become a problem. And I'm not talking about the Suboxones and methadones, because those are prescribed by a doctor and they're done right as long as you're not abusing them. You're using them in the way you are supposed to be using them. I completely understand that some people do not trust themselves and they are scared. The whole point of recovery is recovering from your addiction, fixing all of the things in your life, learning how to live a normal life, a normal, honest life, right? And when you're using other things, let's say like benzos, and I'm talking about abusing it. I'm not talking about, the doctor's prescribing, you have a mental illness or you're in addiction, you're at an addiction treatment, but I'm talking about abusing it. Or even smoking weed. If you are substituting that for your DOC, that is very hard to sustain your recovery with that. And a lot of times it sets you up to fail. Like I said, I know people in recovery that's been in recovery for a long time, and they'll smoke a blunt here and there or what have you. Once you get to that comfortable place and you feel like you can do that without it jeopardizing your sobriety, then that's all on you, right? You're responsible for your recovery. I'm not saying this is what this lady is doing, right? But I just feel like you're on benzos, you're smoking weed, and you're on Suboxone. You feel good all the time, right? Like, of course you can recover because you're on all them things. But it worries me. I don't even know this woman, and she worries me. Can it work? I'm sure. I hope she's taking her benzos the way she should. She says she's coming off of the Suboxone. Is fucking fantastic. I am proud of this woman. I am proud of her if she is doing it properly. I hope she's not abusing the benzos, and the weed smoking is whatever, but I just hope she's not substituting it. That's kind of how, like, even when she was explaining it in the beginning, that's kind of how I took it. And maybe I took it that way because I am an addict, so I know that how that goes, and I have done things like that where I was substituting other things to get off of other things. I have gotten off of certain DOCs to then move on to something different, right? So I don't know, it just worries me a little bit. I don't think Lori is the type of people that she needs to be around. I believe that she will find out, right? But that was just something I was thinking in my head. Let me know your opinion on that, because I was just kind of thinking out loud at that point. But this is about to end, so let me hurry up and just push play and finish it.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be over there. We got you, girl. Don't worry, we got you. We're good people. We're not bad people. I mean, we got a past, but we're not bad people.
You're not a bad person, Lori. People just love to hate somebody.
So, ma'am, what do you consider a bad person? Because I can guarantee you, if you start going down that list, Lori is half of those things. She says that we judge her on her past, and because she fell on hard times. We're recovering addicts. We've all had hard times. We all have a past. That makes no sense. We care who you are now, if you're a good person. And Lori is the same person that she was in her past. Her past is her now. And I will fully judge her on the way that she's treat her girls, how she's jeopardized their living situations and the CPS cases. You are blindly following this woman that you know nothing about, and you're not even trying to find out. You said you blocked all those T pages. But in a woman that's in recovery, you'll find out.
They love to hate somebody, and some people are easier to hate than others. Like, some people just got a face people don't like. I'm one of those people. I have one of those faces that pisses people off for no reason sometimes. And you know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen somebody and just like the side of their face, you just hate their face, you hate their whole face? Like,
I've heard it.
No, I have never felt that way before. I have never looked at somebody and thought, I fucking hate that. What? Oh my gosh. No. That's not thing. Listen, I know and I'm sure that there are people who do like to hate people, who do like to throw shade, who like to be trolls, who like to, you know what I'm saying? And as long as it doesn't like get past a stage where it's crossing the line and it's just kind of funny or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let them have their fun, I guess. Once it gets to be something above that, then it's wrong. But I don't hate people like that. I never really have, especially people I don't know. I judge people off of their behaviors, off of the things that they've done, the way they treat people, treat their children, the way they live their lives. Like I don't do that. Does anybody else? This is weird to me. I don't know why I don't get this part at all. Um it's not Lori's face. Eventually it becomes Lori's face that you just want to slap the shit out of, but it was her actions for me. Right?
Thing about them. There's something about him that just ain't right, and it's.
And honey, you're a beautiful girl. So of course you have gotten that hate before. I listen, I can't tell you how many times I have got into a physical altercation because of the bitches I've been with. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just immediately see somebody, and out of our group, they always pick the one girl that they thought was the weakest, which she was, but she was always with, girls that were not, right? And it happens. Like there are some girls that just get jealous right off rip. I don't have that feeling, so I don't know how it is, but it's different for you, ma'am, because you're pretty. It's this isn't the thing with Lori. This isn't a thing with Lori. It's all of her behaviors.
All I don't know. I'm just being honest. There's some people they're just immediately hate their
I
face.
believe you are being
and I
honest.
end up hating them, absolutely hating them every time.
You're fucking lying.
That's sad to have that type of hate in your heart like that.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna reset. I don't know why I'm lagging. We're not doing nothing wrong, bro.
Yeah.
See what I did? All right, I'll be right back, honey. Now look, it's not even letting me off.
All right, guys, that's the end of that. I have a lot of editing to do. Listen, let me this is the same sad story, right? Every single mod, every single supporter that Lori has had has said the same exact thing over and over. How many times have we seen this? How many times have we had these mods come in here, defend her, say everybody's haters, everybody's jealous, and people lie, and, they just want to tear a girl down, and all of the things. And then what ends up happening? They end up leaving. It won't be long until one of them girls are over here. Honestly, I think it's going to be Stoner Girl before Madonna, because apparently Madonna hasn't gotten it yet, which makes me think that she's a lot like Lori, right? And Madonna, if you ever hear this is why people say things about Lori supporters, because we actually know who Lori is. We have seen receipts. She is a walking receipt herself. And you can stand by a lot of the things that she's said when she mocks people in addiction. And I know that may not affect you because you've never had to experience that. But she has mocked people in mental health. She has completely made a mockery of all kinds of different communities. She offended the indigenous people. But hey, why would anybody think anything about you when you are in a big ass box supporting her, right? Silly us. All right, guys, I am going to go and start editing this video, and I hope everybody has a great rest of the week and a great weekend. Hopefully, this will be out Friday or Thursday. It'd be great for Thursday. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.